Amazing guys, I'm more than happy to have you on my channel. With this channel, we discuss business, finance, entrepreneurship, and everything like Top 10 assets that can make you rich. What are income-generating assets? Income-generating assets are investments and activities that produce consistent, recurring streams of cash flow over long periods of time. Especially in today's volatile economy, it's more important than ever to build income-generating assets because we can no longer rely on our regular jobs. 1. The first asset is business. Business is the practice of making money by producing or buying and selling products such as goods and services. Business is either an occupation, profession, or trade, or is a commercial activity which involves providing goods or services in exchange for profits. The most common forms of business ownership are sole proprietorship, partnership, limited liability partnership, limited liability company, LLC, series LLC, and corporations. Some advantages of starting a business are financial rewards, learning opportunities, creative freedom and personal satisfaction. Disadvantages of starting and doing business are undesirable duties, financial risk, stress. 2. The second asset is real estate. Real estate is defined as the land and any permanent structures, like a home or improvements attached to the land, whether natural or man-made. Buying and owning real estate is an investment strategy that can be both satisfying and lucrative. Many of the multimillionaires who build their assets and become wealthy did so by investing in real estate or holding their wealth from real estate. Real estate investing may not make you wealthy overnight, but it can add zeros to your net worth in a shorter time frame than many other traditional investments. Some of the reasons I recommend you consider real estate investing are cash flow and passive income, capital appreciation, tax benefits and deductions. Let me also give you 2 reasons to think well before joining real estate: maintenance and management responsibilities, tenant challenges and rent collection, property taxes and insurance costs. 3. The third asset is financial capital investment. Financial capital investment refers to the investment made in financial assets such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or other securities. It is a form of investment that provides the investor with the potential for capital appreciation or income generation. Financial capital investing is an effective way to put your money to work and potentially build wealth. You can start in this asset only with cash at hand. Here are 3 advantages of acquiring this asset type. Potential for long-term returns is rest assured. It provides a regular income and also serves an investment plan that grows exponentially, etc. You can't talk about sweet without bitter, so let me give you some of the disadvantages associated with this asset type. They are tax inefficiency, brokerage commissions kill profit margin, management abuses, and the likes. 4. The fourth asset is commodities. Now a commodity is a basic goods used in commerce that is interchangeable with other goods of the same type. Someone can also say a commodity is a raw material or primary agricultural product that can be bought and sold, such as copper, coffee oils, grains, gold, beef, corn, wheat, soybeans, cattle, lumber and natural gas and so many others. There are several ways to invest in commodities, which are raw materials that are either used directly, such as food, or indirectly to produce another product such as copper. You can invest to acquire these items and they can help you to build wealth faster. Let me share with you some of the reasons to consider this group of assets. Potential returns are high, potential hedge against inflation is very strong, wider diversified investment portfolio, etc. Here are some hard truths about this asset type. Leverage. Leverage can be a double-edged sword. Volatility. The prices of commodities are highly volatile and depend on demand and supply factors. Lower returns with higher volatility. 5. Fifth asset, cash. Assets consisting of cash and items readily convertible to cash, as marketable securities or life insurance. Or you can say cash assets. Means any cash on hand, cash in bank or other accounts, readily marketable securities, and other cash-equivalent liquid assets of any nature. Cash is the most liquid asset and can be used immediately to perform economic actions like buying, selling, or paying debt, and meeting immediate wants and needs. What will you do right now if you get a very viable and open business opportunity that you need just $500 to break through? Whatever happens, you will know that having cash on hand is an asset in itself. Do you remember the analogy, "We use fish to catch fish"? Let go on, dear friends. 6. Asset 6. Equipment and accessories. Accessories means all fixtures, equipment, systems, machinery, a car, and furniture, furnishings, appliances, inventory, goods, building and construction materials, and a whole lot of list of items that fall under this consideration. Now consider this situation. If I get a car and drive it myself to and fro without practically bringing in any form of cash, that car will be a liability for me, as it will cost me money to maintain that car and fuel it as well. But if I give the same car for rent or any business activity, it will make money for me. In this case, the car is an income-generating asset and not just a luxury comforting car. 7. Asset number 7 is intellectual properties. Intellectual property, IP, refers to creations of the mind, such as inventions, literary and artistic works, designs, and symbols, names and images used in commerce. Intellectual property is an umbrella term for a set of intangible assets or assets that are not physical in nature. Intellectual property is owned and legally protected by a person or company from outside use or implementation without consent. Intellectual property can consist of many types of assets, including trademarks, patents, and copyrights. The best structure to put your intellectual property as an asset is to embody it with license and permits. Licensing is the best and easiest approach to turn intellectual property such as trademarks, copyrights, and patents into revenues. Financial markets now recognize these royalty revenues as financial resources. 8. Asset 8. Creating a brand. A brand is a product or service that has a unique and immediately recognizable identity that distinguishes itself from others in its industry. Brand assets are what sets a business apart and gives it character and personality. Brand assets help marketers to make an emotional connection with their customers and leads. Brand assets are typically visual. Brand equity is an intangible asset that can give your company a lot of value. It can allow you to increase profits, give your brand more influence, and help your brand enter new markets. It can also give you a larger market share. 9. Asset 9. Network. Networking is the process of making connections and building relationships. These connections can provide you with advice and contacts, which can help you make informed career decisions for greater wealth creation. Networking can even help you find unadvertised jobs/internships. It can also give you genuine, undiluted breakthroughs in life. That is why it is important to pay attention to any person we come into contact with. Networking can take place in a group or one-on-one setting. You can build a network through the traditional way or through the social networking way. Whenever you go out or meet any person anywhere, don't just pass by and leave. Try and do something or create something that you can make use of anything you need it. 10. Asset 10. Social media content. Social content is a form of media created with the intention of human entertainment, knowledge, or consumption. Videos and photos are 2 examples. This content appears on social platforms such as Instagram or Snapchat, but it's also anything that fans create and share with their friends through private channels, texts, emails, or even in-person conversations. Social content is often referred to as UGC, user-generated content, or owned and earned media. Ways you can create your social content as asset are to earn money as sponsored post, get paid to share knowledge, review social content to get paid, and so many ways, etc. Thank you again for watching and enjoying our videos. Kindly share, like, subscribe and comment so we can always learn more of these goods content. I am humbly looking forward in meeting you often.